Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kasey and you're watching The Chowdown. Today is October 1st, so it is the start of my all-time favorite month of the entire year. I absolutely love October because it's the start of fall. The leaves start changing around where I live. It's also Halloween month and I absolutely love Halloween. One of my favorite parts about fall are pumpkin spice lattes. I know that comes as a shock to many of you, but I really do love pumpkin spice lattes. What I don't love is paying $4.50 every time I want one from Starbucks. So yesterday I found a recipe online and I made it at home, and I was really surprised at how quick and easy it is to make this at home. So I figured I'd share with you how to make a pumpkin spice latte at home. It's done on the stove top. It literally takes 10 minutes to make, and I promise you it is as good as Starbucks or Dunkin Donuts or anywhere's pumpkin spice latte. So for this recipe, what you're going to need is some pumpkin puree. This is 100% pure pumpkin that I got at the grocery store. It's open because, like I said, I made this last night. And you're going to need 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. And this recipe makes 2 lattes, 2 pumpkin spice lattes. So 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. You're going to need between like a half tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of sugar, depending on how sweet you like your latte. I always use Truvia to sweeten my coffee or lattes, so I'm just gonna use that today, but you can definitely use regular sugar or any other kind of sweetener that you like. I'll probably use 2 packets of Truvia because that's what I normally put in my coffee. You're also going to need a teaspoon of vanilla, a half teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and I think this is what really makes this latte taste amazing is the pumpkin pie spice. You're going to need 2 cups of milk. Whole milk is best, but 2% milk works fine. If you are vegan or you don't drink milk, if you're lactose intolerant, you can definitely use almond milk or soy milk for this. You're also going to need dark roast coffee or espresso. If you're doing coffee, you want a half cup of coffee. If you're doing espresso, you want 2 shots of espresso. I'm using the Starbucks espresso roast coffee. This is what I normally use when I make coffee. It's one of the darker roasts. So it'll work well for this recipe. So when you make this, you'll want to make your coffee stronger than you normally would. About 2 tablespoons of ground coffee for a half cup of water. And then you're also going to need a cute, adorable mug. I have my favorite Olaf mug here. You're also going to need whipped cream. I'm gonna be a little extra today and I'm going to make some homemade whipped cream from Heavy Whipping Cream. So now that we have all the ingredients, let's go ahead and get into the recipe. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to brew my coffee, and I've already added the half cup of water and the 2 tablespoons of ground coffee. So I'm just going to let that brew because you want your coffee to be nice and hot when you add it to your milk mixture. And then on the stove over medium heat, I'm going to add to my saucepan the 2 cups of milk. Next, I'm going to add the 2 heaping tablespoons of pumpkin puree, the half teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, the teaspoon of vanilla, and the 2 packets of Truvia sweetener. And I'm just going to whisk those ingredients together really well. And you just want to heat your milk mixture until the sugar has dissolved and the mixture is warm. You also want to make sure you're whisking it while it's heating up. That will help make the milk nice and frothy. You'll know when your milk mixture is ready when you see a little bit of steam coming off the milk and when you can really start to smell that pumpkin spice. So while my milk mixture was heating up, I went ahead and made some whipped cream. Now this is completely unnecessary. You can just get whipped cream at the store, but I can't have a pumpkin spice latte without whipped cream, and I was too lazy to go back to the store and buy some. If you are interested in making your own whipped cream from scratch at home, you'll need a half a cup of heavy cream or heavy whipping cream and 1 to 2 tablespoons of sugar, and you'll just whip it or whisk it by hand or a hand blender if you're sane, and you'll just whip it and whisk it until you get soft peaks like that. So now I'm just going to pour my coffee into my coffee cup, and I'm going to ladle my milk mixture. It's nice and frothy. Whoops. Hopefully you'll be more careful than I am. And I'm just going to ladle my milk mixture right into my mug. Now I'm just going to top my latte with the whipped cream. And I'm going to garnish with a little bit more pumpkin pie spice. And I'm going to top my drink with a cinnamon stick. And there you have it. That is the homemade pumpkin spice latte. All right, so I'm going to try my pumpkin spice latte. I lost my cinnamon stick in there. Ooh, that's hot. But it's really good. The whipped cream adds a nice creaminess. I can definitely taste the pumpkin and the pumpkin pie spice. It's nice and frothy, and it's a good balance between coffee and pumpkin spice flavor. Just makes me feel really cozy and warm, and all I want to do is snuggle up with this and a blanket on the couch and watch a movie. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you make this recipe this fall. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to The ChowDown for more recipe videos. Let me know if you have any recipe suggestions in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Bye.